Hi all, it's Ed from Racket Mouse and Anna here. Just a quick update video for you for our first ever clutch, which if you can remember was the Stirling, so that's was suspected Stirling, that's a Super Pastel Cinnamon crossed with our Pied Ultramel, visual Pied Ultramel. We had 5 eggs, 4, well we cut them, 4 were already pipping when we cut them a few weeks ago, and 1 we cut that we thought was looking a bit strange. That egg was going bad anyway, but there was still a youngster inside. So
that was the one we thought was twins.
Okay, so when it first laid, it was the smallest egg, and we did think it looked like it had 2 nucleuses. It looked like it had two snakes possibly developing in it. And well, in fact, actually, let's just tell you what happened with that one first of all. So when we cut it, we could see that there was one snake pretty well developed in there, alive. It looked like something weird was going on. It was quite reduced pattern. We couldn't quite see. It looked like a pastel, but possibly something else going on. After a couple of days, that unfortunately died in the egg, never made it out of the egg. We will share the good and the bad of the hobby with you. So that didn't make it. When we then, after it passed on, we did investigate further, and it turned out that there were twins there. Where the egg was going bad, that was one of the twins. Why are you laughing?
Because I looked at Joel and Phoenix.
We've got a couple of Reuben's friends with us off camera here. So that one was going bad because one of the twins in that small egg had died quite early on, and it was going bad where that one, that sort of fetus had been developing. The other one made it pretty full term, but like I say, didn't make it out of the egg, and actually when we investigated further, it was quite severely kinked. It was a pastel, but severely kinked with that. But the good news is the female did prove out Stirling, so Super Pastel Cinnamon. 4 very healthy
Why are
eggs.
you making that face, Phoenix?
They are all laughing off camera. And we've been quite lucky with the odds here. So let's show you. Come and zoom in, Reuben. So we've got 3 Pewters. And we've also been lucky with the ratios. We hatched out a ratio of 1.3. So 1 male, this is the male, who is a Pewter. As you can see, really nice. And they are 100% het for Ultramel and 100% het for Pied. And you can see all of the extended alien heads down the tail is a signal for them being Pied anyway. We know it's 100% het Pied, but that's one of the markers that you sometimes get. Like I say, this is the only male, so he will probably be made available. I did contemplate, as we only had 1 male, keeping him and possibly going for the Super Cinnamon Pied Ultramel, but there's quite high likelihood of getting some complications of duckbill or kinking with the Super Cinnies, and putting the male to one of his sisters would probably increase that likelihood. So we're going to stop that. Anna, be sensible. So this male has actually already had 2 meals. Well, 1 meal. He had 2 rat pups. We took out 4 rat pups, hoping that they'd all eat. 2 of them did, so the 2 that did each had 2, rather than waste the pup. It's feeding day today, so we're going to try and get him eating fluffs, and his sister that also ate too. So this is the male Super Cinnamon. Let's just weigh him, because we haven't weighed him yet. So this is him having had 2 pups about a week ago, and he is 75 grams. There you go. So really nice Pewter. Like I say, he'll be probably available if anyone's interested. Right, so Anna, you hold the male. We're keeping him separate. So, and then these are all females. So let's get the other one that has eaten already. She had 2 meals. No, 2 pups as well, like the male. This one is it's lighter than the other pupils, than the other pewters. Again, you've got the stretched out alien heads by the tail there, but definitely lighter. To be honest, if I didn't know that she can't be a Stirling, a super pastel cinnamon, I'd be tempted to think that she was possibly a super. She's definitely lighter than the other two pewters, but you'll see even at the head end that those, can you see those alien heads are stretched out? Really, really nice example. And so she's had two pups. She will be staying here, and let's see what she weighs. She weighs 68 grams.
69.
69 grams. So that is the other pewter. Got a nice dorsal stripe there as well. And I have noticed that the alien heads with these, besides being stretched out, they're also there's lots of hooking on the top. They're very sort of mashed up alien heads, and I wonder if that's the het influence as well, the double het possibly. So that's one of the pewters. Let me just show you the females. This is the other female. Both of these female pewters will be staying here for our Pied Ultramel project. This one is probably the one which is the sort of most traditionally marked pewter, so you can see the alien heads aren't as mashed up. There's a couple of double-headed ones and stuff, but a bit more traditional. You've got like the donuts on top, the dorsal stripe would be the dorsal stripe by the tail. You've still got some influence there of the pied, where the alien heads are stretched out down there. But again, a really nice female there. She's not eaten yet. Hopefully she'll eat tonight. We don't like to assist feed if we can avoid it. The others both ate quite fine, and this will be the second attempt tonight. So let them get hungry. Nature will normally do its thing. So she weighs 62.
63.
63 grams, okay. So that's without her having eaten. So it gives you an idea from those couple of pups the others have had. They've probably put on sort of about 8-10 grams. And then the last one is just the straight pastel. So like I say, because the mum is a Stirling, everything is pastel. And she did prove out Stirling, 4 pastels here, and obviously the one that didn't make it was a pastel as well. But yeah, just an ordinary pastel there. Double het for Pied Ultramel. And this female, well, this may well be sold as well.
You could sell the male and her as a pair.
Was thinking in terms of, yeah, possibly selling this and the male as a pair, a breeding pair. So double het, guaranteed double het Pied Ultramel. And by selling these together with the male being a pewter, you're not going to get the super cinnamons where you'd often get some health implications with duckbill or kinking, but could get some pastels and some cinnamons, and even some Stirling, some super pastel cinnamons. So been quite a nice breeding pair. She's a nice example. Like I say, just a little bit of the influence on the tail again of some of the alien heads being dragged out there. Not so much on that side, but she's quite nice. Some flaming up the side, probably. They've not got yellow belly in, as far as I'm aware, or gravel. So that will be some of the pastel influence, and possibly even double het too. But let's just weigh her. There you go. So she's 62 as well. Okay, I think the other one was 63, wasn't she? So
yep,
about the same weight there. But very healthy, doing well. So let's just put the girls back in there. You can see they're looking to get out. They're quite inquisitive. And then we've got the boy here, so you can just see them all together. There you go. You can see that they're in the S position. They're looking for food. They're fine. So that is our first clutch. Now, just to make you aware, we did have the second clutch hatch, and probably going to do a video later today or tomorrow with that. They hatched about 2 weeks ago. That is the much anticipated Orange Dream Calico Yellow Belly Pastel Spider, so Bumblebee, crossed with the Super Pastel Super Pastel Vanilla het for 100% het for puzzle. So a lot going on in that clutch, and suffice to say, we were quite happy with the results of that. Haven't sexed them properly yet, that clutch, but some good stuff going on. I think I might need some help with some of the identification, because there is so much going on. But look out, stay tuned for that one. But that's us for now. Our first clutch, they're doing well. See you next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Cheers, bye.